It's Mackenzie!
It's me. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. So come on then. It's been almost a year.
I know, that's mental.
I mean, let's just turn the clock back to March last year. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine what the next 12 months were going to hold for you?
No, I mean, I was actually thinking about it the other day because I saw the ad come up, and that's how I kind of found out about the competition and applied. And yeah, I was just like, this time last year, I remember I got the call saying that I was shortlisted when I was busking in Chichester, and Chichester's got awful signal. So
nothing against Chichester,
nothing against Chichester, but like the signal there is awful. And I was just coming out of the high street, and I just got signal, and that was just when I got the call. So it was like fate. Yeah, and I remember just like dropping my stuff, being like, oh my god, I can't believe that I've got a shot at this. And yeah, now to think that I've done it, and you know, these next lot of people get the opportunity to do it. I mean, it's crazy.
So obviously, let's turn the clock back, like I say, to the final last year. Three great acts that were on, and then of course you get announced as the winner.
Yeah.
I mean, can you remember what you felt at the time?
Do you know what? Yeah, I remember. So actually, it was on March 1st last year, which is my mum's birthday, and she's a triplet, so it's like all my auntie's birthday, other than one. And they were all there, like in the audience, and we had to get up on the stage. If you were there last year at the Wedge.
I was there. Yeah.
And I made the band come up with me, because I was like, guys, I can't stand there on my own. And I genuinely had no idea if I was gonna win it or not. I really wanted to. But you just don't know, do you? And like you said, everyone was great. I mean, there was Owen Vincent, Mimi Ray and Coast, and they're incredible artists and bands, and it's just, yeah. So we were standing on there, and I remember it was like an ooh moment, and they kept like, gonna say it, not gonna say it. And I mean, there's a photo somewhere of my face. I literally am in complete and utter shock, because I was just so prepared to be like, oh, okay, well, you know, whoever wins deserves it. And I mean, I was so ready to do that, and then they said my name, and I was like, oh my god. And I actually have that like card that says my name. They gave it to me after, and I've got it in my music room, and like put it up. And
I called up with you, I would say about 10-15 minutes after it was announced, and we'd spoken before the day because we'd done the interview building up to it, and you were in general shock. Yeah. And I remember you saying to me, I won't repeat what you said, but it was basically, oh my god, I can't believe this has happened. Somebody somewhere is listening to this now who has entered the Road to Victorious 2026. Their life is going to change immensely.
Yeah, I mean, it's just everything seems too good to be true. Like a lot, you know, music, and you get fed a lot of just like everything's sugar coated, and everything. Yeah, it always seems too shiny and too amazing. And this was my first experience of it being exactly what it says on the tin, and it was even better than what it said on the tin. Like they are literally offering this prize to you, and all you've got to do is do your thing, basically, and just try your best. And you know, I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat the amount of work I put in for the voting time. I did everything I possibly could, because it's what I want to do, and I've got
to be careful what I say, right?
I can see you like you're ready to go.
But we were chatting with people from within the music industry, right? And one of them said to me, if anybody is going to win this, it's going to be Mackenzie.
Oh, I was determined.
And I said, because she's got a great voice. He said, yes. He said, but it's all the other part of the music industry that she's done, social media, promotion. And the person said to me, she is the winner in waiting.
Thank you.
And they said that to me before the day.
Wow.
And I'm not going to tell you who that was, because they told me that in confidence. But genuinely...
Was it my mum?
Yeah, your mum's very nice.
Yeah, she's great, isn't she?
But genuinely, they said that it's the full package. It's not just what you go on stage and sing.
No.
Because sometimes that's the easy part, is keeping your name out there, keeping it fresh, and keeping your name out there in front of the public is the toughest part of the industry. A very good friend of mine is a promoter in London, and he's got some quite large bands that he looks after, and he said it's a cutthroat business. And you've now seen both sides of that. However, the last 12 months have given you a real buzz. Yeah,
I mean, it is such a boost, and it is really hard, but I think, like you said, it's the music and the writing. It's the bit I'm most confident in, because it's, you know, why I got into it. It's what I want to do. It's my favourite thing to do. But all the other things that come with it, they at times unfortunately are even more important. And I think sometimes you've just got to kind of take the emotion as the artist out of it and look at it from almost like a business sense and be like, okay, I've got this song that I love and I'm really passionate about, but it doesn't matter unless it gets in people's ears. And like, how can I do that with the very limited budget that I'm on, with the limited time you've got as an independent artist? And it's just trying to get it out. But yeah, I mean, the boost that summer gave me is unbelievable. I've got 14 tickets left for my London headline show in February on the 13th, and yeah, it's 14 left. I mean, I could not have done that last year. So I've sold over like almost 150 tickets.
I mean, that is fantastic. Right.
I mean, it's at the Grace, which is such like a hallmark venue for you.
It's a
great venue, and it's got the disco like falls on the ceiling, which I can't wait for. Yeah, and it's just, I mean, I wasn't in this position this time last year, and I am now, and that's a huge thanks to the Roast Victorious.
If someone said to you right now, give the winner of 2026 one piece of advice, one piece of advice that they should think about before it's announced, what would you say?
Do everything you can, so when you start, I don't know if they're doing the standing on the stage thing like they did with us last year, but
they will do that.
If they do,
I can't imagine them not doing that.
No,
because
I mean,
that's really,
it was horrible for us, but very entertaining for everybody else. Yeah, if you want to step on that stage, and this is what I thought the whole time was, if I can stand on that stage at the end of this and say I did everything I could, like no stone was unturned. Like I was going to coffee shops and putting QR codes on people's tables, being like, "Hey, you should vote for me." Like, and I was giving them a whole speech, like in the middle of the day. Like everyone hated me.
They can't have hated you. They voted for you.
Well, I stood there until they did. I was right over their shoulder. If you can say at the end of this that I did everything I could, I hold my head up high. And I love my music. I believe in my music, and I did everything I could. That's all you can do. You just do your best.
Absolutely. Obviously, we're talking about Road to Victorious, which is going to be fantastic. We're going to be catching up with Ben from the Road to Victorious in the next few weeks and announcing the finalists here on Breakfast. However, let's talk about the city of Portsmouth and, of course, the Icebreaker Festival.
Yes.
A couple of weeks away now.
I know.
You're looking forward to that?
Oh my God, I can't wait. I actually can't wait. Do you know, this time last year, which is crazy when you think back to this time last year, my biggest goal for 2025 was I wanted to play the Wedge. I'd seen so many bands there. A load of my artist friends have played it. I think the first time I went there I was 16. So yeah, it was just such a venue on my bucket list, basically, and I was like, I have to play that this year. And last year I think I played it 3 or 4 times, and my first gig of 2026 is in that venue, and I think that's very poetic.
Oh, I see. You're old-handed, isn't you? Going back.
Like a piece of furniture.
Are you looking forward to playing
it?
Because
cannot wait.
The Icebreaker Festival, it to me, it's the start of the year.
Yes.
Once you get to the Icebreaker Festival, for me, 2026 is underway.
Oh, it kicks it off. I mean, they've been so good to me over there, Mike from Icebreaker, and the whole team over there has just been incredible. And the fans who come and the people of Portsmouth, you can just see all the ages and, the different tastes and different music and all the bands. I mean, there's so much music there.
Absolutely.
It's amazing. And I started there, I think this is my 4th year actually, because the first year I played the Vaults.
Yep.
The second year I played John Russell, and last year Icebreaker was my very first time ever playing the Wedge, and I was on I think at about 2:00, and this year I'm on at 9:15 at the Wedge, and I feel like I've really worked my way up. They've been so good to me, and it's just such an amazing festival to kind of see that growth in my career, in me as an artist. I mean, the songs I was playing at the Vaults, I don't even think I remember anymore. It's such an amazing thing to be a part of, and there's such a sense of community there, and yeah, I'm just so honoured to be a part of it.
And that's 9:15 at night, not 9:15 in the morning.
Yes, in the evening. Yes. Yeah, sorry everybody.
An early start.
Drink some coffee.
How important is it to the artists of Portsmouth about the Icebreaker Festival? Because it doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Everybody knows about the Victorious Festival because that is the headline event in the city over the whole year. However, local artists need to get their music out there. They need to be seen. They need to be heard. They need to go out and experiment with their music. And we've got some amazing venues here in the city of Portsmouth. I think we've got some of the best venues you will find anywhere. But the Icebreaker Festival, it just kicks everything off and brings everyone together. So as an artist, how important is it for the artists of Portsmouth to have this event?
I mean, my first ever show was at the Loft. in Portsmouth on Albert Road, and I remember doing that, and then someone there, that's when I first heard about Icebreaker. They were like, you should go in for Icebreaker. And I was like, what's Icebreaker? Like, oh my God. And I was quite young at the time and didn't, was slowly starting to, like you said, experiment and get into the scene. And that first time I played Icebreaker, because the people of Portsmouth are so supportive and just love music, it was packed, and it was the first time I think I'd ever played like a really packed room, and the confidence boost that gives you, like, no one talks about that at the beginning. All you're looking for is honestly validation outside of your family. I know that sounds really weird, but your friends and family love you, so they're always a little bit biased, but it's
always difficult because your mum is going to say, oh my God, we love you, this is amazing.
I mean, to be fair, my parents are they're like, Mackenzie, and I'm like, I know, but they're so supportive, and you have got to take everything with a pinch of salt. You've got to be like, no, tell me the truth, and
the
their
good
truth
and
is
the bad.
Yeah, and their truth is always biased because they love you and they're amazing, and they're so supportive. But I think you've got to have that from other people, and things like Icebreaker, if they didn't exist, I mean, I don't think I'd be where I am.
Absolutely. Big up to Mike and the whole of the Icebreaker team. It's only a couple of weeks away.
I know, I can't wait.
So very quickly, 2026, apart from playing at the Icebreaker, what else is your plans?
I'm playing main stage at Victorious this year.
Okay.
Just leave that till last, guys. Just drop that in there.
Are you looking forward to that?
I mean, I can't even think about it, because if I think about it, I will crawl up in a ball and cry and scream and do a dance, and no one wants to see that.
I don't know. You're dancing quite well. You danced on stage.
I appreciate that.
We saw that at the Wedge last year. What day are you on?
I'm on the Sunday, which is crazy because Kasabian are playing, and everyone's going with throwbacks to 2016. And I actually went to a festival. That was my first festival that I went to in 2016, and Kasabian were the first headliner I ever saw.
Does that put pressure on you as an artist, knowing that you've got Kasabian as your warm-up act? I mean, they might be headlining.
It's really nice of them to do that for me.
They might be headlining and things like that, but no, they're just your support act.
Yeah, do you know, it's not even pressure. It's just such an opportunity. I just can't wait to play some new songs there and be able to kind of just do it on that.
Have we got anything that we can drop? Have you got anything you can tell us that's in the pipeline?
Come to my set Icebreaker, because I'm going to tell you something there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll leave you with that. So 9:15 at the Wedge on the 31st of Jan.
Look forward to it.
I'll let you know something.
Okay, listen, Mackenzie, thanks for coming in this morning. It's always a pleasure to catch up with you, and may 2026 be a year you don't forget.
You too.